Gatsby Moving Rubber. Worth the hype or overhyped? Hi, I'm back. How are you? I've had a week off. Thanks very much for allowing me a week off. I've just moved flat. This is different. This is a mess over here. You will see a bit of a transformation, but this week I've just had a bit of downtime, which has been amazing, but I actually have really missed this, you guys. You'll have seen on like Instagram stories, I've been up like in boxes and bubble wrap, and it's all been a bit hectic, but I've put myself together. We're back for another Overhyped. This one is all about a product that I've been asked about for years since starting YouTube. It's by Gatsby, it's their moving rubber range, and it's this one, it's Grunge Mat. There are 7 different Gatsby products. This is a range which has been done by the Mandom Corporation. It's a Japanese product. It was developed in 2006 with some of the top stylists, so it says. And in my research, I found out that it's the top selling product in Japan. So what's the hype about this product? Well, the main hype is from you guys asking for it. But really what it says here on their website, through my research, contains moving rubber that creates resilient finish and makes it possible to restyle as many times as you want. So that's the kind of finish and hold we're gonna want. Now guys, I am a man of many talents, but Japanese language is not one. The instructions in the back here, I should have really asked someone, but they are all in Japanese. But again, with the power of Google, I have found what this is made of. So the top one is water. We then go into various wax components. So really it's fairly heavy on the old wax. It does have alcohol in it, so if you are bothered about any of sort of that, then that's one to note. It's fairly heavy on the old chemicals, I should say that. But a lot of hair products, especially more budget ones, will be. One thing it is though is paraben free, so if that's a concern for you, then this could be a tick. Packaging, I don't massively go wild for, but it is simple and I like that. It doesn't feel the best quality, you know, the plastic does feel like fairly plasticky, as plastic would suggest. I prefer like a glass jar, something to sit out, but it's not bad. But this did win a Japanese Good Design Award in 2006, so someone certainly liked it. Smell is another sort of aesthetic thing that I feel like we shouldn't get too bothered about. You know, it should be more about the styling and finish, but I know some of you are interested in that. So this has got a mild green apple fragrance. Now, I would only know that from reading it. To me, it's very sweet, it's quite sickly, and it smells synthetic-y. Synthetic-y? Synthetic. It's not the best, but again, when it's in the hair, you can't really smell it. Now, when you get into the tub, you can see it's this sort of greyish product. Now, for me, nothing is ever naturally this colour. They clearly put in some sort of colouring to make it that colour. But the product is very creamy, it's smooth, it's easily taken out and into the hands. Now, for this next part, I actually, because I'm in this world of boxes, as I say, since moving, I filmed this about a week ago in my room, just sort of showing how I used this before a day going out. So watch this bit. Usual sort of amount into the hands, warming just to emulsify that product. You always want to do that to get it straight through. Brushing at the surface here, always forward. Now, I've actually found that with this, it's actually got pretty good application. It's not too sticky, but it does have a slight tackiness to it, which means it kind of grabs the hair. Sometimes with products, you know, when you're doing it, you feel like it can go through easily, but it's not really allowing you to start styling. You know, it's kind of dropping out. But you can see that already. You know, it's already got that volume from the grooming cream, but that's fairly good, you know? And I can feel like it does have that, as I say, you know, that sort of malleability. It's malleable in that you can style with it, but it's staying. Now you can see in that and also here that the finish, it's not bad at all. You know, it does say it's matte, it is matte, it doesn't have much of a shine to it at all, which I really like in products at the moment. And also, it's more of a sort of fashion thing, it's a style thing, in that a lot of the hairstyles that we see, you know, in magazines or on celebrities or Instagram people, a lot of this sort of style at the moment is to have a matte finish. So I do like the finish on this. Now, hold is slightly different. Again, I filmed it when I was out and about. I filmed it on 2 days back to back. One day, which was the back of actually doing my hair, and then the next one was the next day. Now, the first day that I did this, I finished with a bit of hairspray. You're gonna see this. Okay, so we've got Storm Brian in London. The hair is staying. I think it's done quite well, and also it's kind of jumping back into place when it's popping out. Not too bad. A little bit sticky to the touch, but hang on, get the light there. So actually, you know, that held very well and I was impressed. It didn't really move, even with Storm Brian. But the next day I didn't use hairspray and this is what happened. Okay, I've had an afternoon out with this in my hair. It's not really done anything, has it? I mean, it's not really staying. The thing is though, it's kind of going back in. I'm kind of getting the volume back in. For me, I would always use a hairspray. You know, I want to lock that style into place, especially when you've got a storm on the go. And I just want to ensure it's not going to move. So really for me, I thought it was great. There is, as I said in that, some slight stickiness to it, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I think you just generally get that with a product which is slightly more in the budget scale. In terms of washability, you know, how easy is it to get this product out of your hair? It's not great, to be honest. You do have sort of slight residue in the hair. Just using water, it's not great, but if you want to get a shampoo in, then it will remove it. So looking at price, obviously it comes down to where you live, delivery charges, import, all that. If you're in Asia, then lucky you, it is going to be a lot cheaper. But looking at prices for the US and UK, I got this on the Japan Centre for £9. I'm going to link everything down below so you can click these links. But it is available on Amazon for $10.99. So if you've got like Amazon Prime, you're going to get free delivery on that. In the US, it's $9.99 on Amazon, again all linked. So really, for me, in terms of price for this, I think it's more sort of the mid-range for a hair product. Looking at sort of comparisons, again, something which is the UK's most popular, I think, in terms of sales is VO5. Their matte clay is about like £3 to £5. It's about the same size, but actually I think this product probably is just slightly better than that matte clay. I do like that matte clay, but I think this one probably has a better sort of styling ability. Then another one, the fish clay. The fish clay is more what I would think of as a traditional clay. You know, it's heavier and you've really got to warm it up. But it does, for me, style very well. And I think actually that's one of the best sort of budget clays that's out there. And I know they've just launched in the US, so I'll find a link for you guys and you can click that. So Gatsby Moving Rubber Grunge Mat, hyped or overhyped? Now, when it comes to this, I always think it's a bit of a expectation versus reality. Now the expectation for this product was very low. I thought, you know, it's an imported product, it's got a lot of hype around it, but really is it that good? I thought it was going to be a little bit shoddy in the way it sort of worked. The reality though was, actually, I was quite impressed. I liked the styling, the consistency felt really good, the application, then the styling. You know, it held, it's got a really good hold to it, it's very malleable, that moving rubber, that polymer that they've created, I thought was actually pretty good. The ingredients I think are a little bit sketchy, the smell's not great, packaging, not that bothered. But really when it comes down to it, again the reality of it was that it's not bad at all. I think that the key thing that's really going to decide for you at home or wherever you are is kind of where you live. If you're in Asia and it's slightly cheaper, you can let me know actually how much it is in the comments below. Then I think go wild with this. I actually do think it's quite good. I'm excited to try the other products. But if you're in the UK or in the US or across Europe, then I think probably, or maybe in Australia, hi, then there's probably other products out there that are going to be slightly cheaper and probably do exactly the same thing. It's just really with that import taxes and stuff which really bumps up that price. But there you go guys, is that a definitive answer? I'm going to call it, this product is hyped. Brackets depending on which market you're in, there you go. But thank you very much for watching, it feels really good to be back. A week off has been fairly lonely in not having you guys to chat to. I've been chatting on Instagram stories, but it's not quite the same as being here. So thanks for having me back. If you're new to my channel and you've not yet pressed subscribe, then hit subscribe right now, the button is just up there. There's also more video suggestions down there. Stay with me and watch them, or head to my blog, there's a link there. I'll see you in my next new video. It's a bit of a clear out video, actually it's a massive clear out video, some shockers in the way of styling. I'll see you then, bye bye.